record. Awesome, now we're recording. So welcome to our team huddle. This is team Better Together that we have joined in on the health games. Some of us have been doing the games for the last several months. Some of us have done just April. Michelle, welcome. May is her first time doing the health games. I think that's really exciting. But really tonight I want to talk about doing a self-evaluation, which we call the well-being evaluation. This is a really good place for people to start to identify where they're at in their health and in their overall life. And so what I need for you guys to do too, and I should have told you this earlier, is if you can grab a quick piece of paper and pencil. You don't have to do this, but it might help you as you're going through this next month of your health goals and journey, just to kind of see where you're at. So the well-being evaluation is really simple. It doesn't take a lot of time, and there's simple questions that relate to healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. So I'm gonna go to this. And this is the first part, which starts with our physical health. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, poor, and 10 being optimally, which is the best, fill in these numbers, and you can just write them down and then total up your score at the bottom. So if you guys can just take a minute to look at your weight status, what your eating habits might be, what your physical activity is, and rate yourself. And everybody's numbers are going to be different. This is not to be compared with other people. So just in your own mind, from your own perspective, where would you rate yourself? So if you guys could just quickly go through that, and then I'll move on to the next one. We have three different ones to go through.
And then it's on this road.
And then I just am unmuting you guys for a minute if you have any quick questions. Although I'm going to mute Jennifer because she's driving. So just give me eye contact or let me know that you're done.
Hey, Carrie, I have one question on where it's this safe and healthy work, home, play. Does that mean, like, what does that, can you clarify what that means?
Yeah. What that means to me is basically what is your work and environment like, maybe are you feel like you're in a safe environment, you feel like the people around you are treating you well, or a lot of people are in unsafe and abusive relationships and home situations and maybe even work violence, and so I think that's how I kind of look at that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can also look at it like, is there unhealthy things going on around the places that your environment is at as well? Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes.
You got your scores in? Okay, so I'm going to go over to the next one. What is your mental health? So here, again, working through your numbers, what are your relationships like? Do you have healthy people around you? Good friendships? Your family members? My husband and I, we really try to work on having a healthy relationship and keeping in communication all the time. What's your attitude at work? Do you get a little irritated? Do you have an enjoyable environment? What's your meaning and purpose in life? Do you feel fulfilled in what you're doing? Your spirituality time, that might look different for everybody. Are you taking some time to, have some quiet time and reflect on your days? Do you get in, do you go to church or to some other sort of, place of worship? Oh, sorry about that. What just happened? And then, how much are you giving back to your community, and are you making time for fun and hobbies? My thing is not okay. Are you guys ready to move on to the next one? So your financial health. Do you feel like you're at a financial abundance? Are you able to meet your needs and get your bills paid? Do you have extra money to be spending on recreational things and doing fun things with your family or giving back to your community? Are you good with your money, managing your money? Those are all really important, and they play a huge role on, our mental health and our physical health as well. So, all right. Tell me when you guys are all done with all of your scores. And again, don't stress about, how long it takes you to do this. And then once you get your scores all totaled up, then fill it in the blank here on these sliding scales. Total physical health is your mental health, your financial health, and then you have your cumulative score where you are overall. This is a great guide for you guys to kind of have basic starting point foundation of where you are in your life. Any questions, or you got everybody done with that?
Mary,
Yeah.
can I see the very last questionnaire for just a minute? I didn't get all the questions.
Financial. Anybody else need some other one? So I want you guys to just keep this handy, but I'm actually going to have two people share their transformation who have utilized this evaluation and have utilized our health challenges and our Take Shape for Life program to help them move their numbers up on the scale. So our first guest tonight is Miss Danielle. Hold on one second, Danielle. Here's the next screen for you guys as well to just kind of do your overall numbers. All right, Danielle, you're unmuted.
Hi.
Hi. And here's Danielle, you guys. Here's her before and after. And this is her before and after photo. And this is her before and after scores. So
from February.
So I want to say congratulations, Danielle, on your awesome success and transformation.
Thank you.
And if I knew you a year ago, would you have imagined a transformation like this?
No.
Because
No.
we haven't even known each other a year yet.
Yeah, we're getting a couple months away.
Yeah. So, just real quick, when did you join the health games? When was your first health games?
In February was my first one. I've done February, March, April, and then I'll be doing May.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And so I know that you actually did this initial evaluation back in February, probably when you first started the games and you downloaded Dr. E's Stop Challenge Choose book, right?
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
And so can you just tell me a little bit about your experience going through that and seeing your numbers and how, what your thoughts and feelings were when you did your initial evaluation?
Yeah, I did my my first evaluation after the ebook because I was making poor decisions, and in February I was not on any kind of strict plan, and so I just kind of wanted to I wanted to see where I was making mistakes and to make a difference. So after I was done, I didn't know what to compare it to.
Right.
So, I was like, wow, well, there's some things that I need to work on. You can't see some of my other stuff, but I have it here. Like spirituality, like I wanted to, dive into that. Like I was born, I was raised Christian, but I wasn't involving myself in the church. And so that was part of things that I wanted to work on. And so healthy mind, and I wanted to work on having healthier finances. So that's when I started diving in, and I became a coach and did program shortly after that.
So, just in like a 1 minute short version, can you share with us how the Healthy Games and the Take Shape for Life program has played a role in just your physical transformation? And just so you guys know, Danielle saw the opportunity of helping others and wanted to be able to give back to the people she cared about. So she became a coach and started the Take Shape for Life weight loss phase pretty much at the same time. But just right now, Danielle, would you please just share a little bit about how the program has helped you in your physical transformation?
Yeah, I was working out for like a year. That's how I met Carrie. And I was like, I love this. I need to do something so I'm more involved. So this is part of my life from here on out. Because I've never been into fitness or, I thought I was eating right, but that wasn't so true. But anyways, definitely, like, I don't have like a huge weight loss story, but oh my gosh, I did lose weight, so that's totally awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel really, really good, and the games, like, that's why I keep coming back to the games, because it's constantly keeping me moving forward. Like, it's an everyday reminder to keep working at this.
Awesome. That's really great, Danielle. And as you can see, Danielle moved from a 47 up to a 54. Again, she wasn't really, she didn't feel like she was completely unhealthy physically, but she had some things she wanted to work on. And utilizing the games and our Take Shape for Life nutrition program really helped her to reach some awesome goals, and she's still making more. Yeah. So then, Danielle, tell me a little bit about your mental health and your financial health. Those might go together.
Yeah, they do go together, and they were my least scoring in February. And like I have made a huge difference since February. Like they definitely do go together with mental health. I think I've changed the most mentally with this. Like I've had my ups and my downs, but the challenges really keep me moving forward, like I said before. And being a health coach has brought like meaning and purpose into my life. Like that was where on mine where I grew the most in healthy mind, I think, because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm really, really lucky I get to be a stay-at-home mom. I could cry, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm contributing to my family, and it just feels so much better that I'm helping others, and it's helping me. So, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I love that transparency and from speaking from the heart, because if we feel like we're making a difference in other people's life, it really has it really reflects in our own lives too. And being able to give, I know for a lot of stay-home moms, it's a big deal to feel like they're giving back and their husbands aren't the only ones trying to financially support,
Yeah, definitely.
So Danielle, thank you for sharing. You've done such an amazing job in just the short time that I've gotten to know you. So after taking your last most recent evaluation, which maybe you just did right now with us, how do you feel about your score and your transformation?
I love it. I actually was, I wanted to be more of a contribution financially to my family, and I didn't really, I didn't expect what I was, I was more into helping my family and helping, not just the people, closest to me, but like my neighbor. Like there's just so many people that I knew after I was seeing what Carrie was talking about, being in the challenges. Like it was just like, I want to share this with everybody. And it's like I didn't even care really. I don't know why I didn't care very much, but I was shocked when I started benefiting financially from being a health coach. Like, like they always say it, but it really is true. You get paid to do something that we're doing good. And I love that I'm getting to share it with my family, and that I'm getting compensated for it has been awesome, because again, I'm contributing to my family and to my husband, and I appreciate that very much.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Danielle. And I'm sure that everybody can see, that no matter that they don't know you, but that it's made a huge impact in your life. And so, okay, so I'm going to put you back on mute, and then we're going to have Jennifer hop on, and we're going to share her story. So let me get on here. Learning to manage all you guys. Okay. Jennifer, are you there?
I am.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, here is Jennifer, her before and after photo, and her before and after. Oh, so sorry.
It's all right.
Here we go. So, Jennifer also has done the evaluation and was able to take a look at her scores as well. Jennifer, will you share with everybody, based on where you started with your evaluation, what your thoughts and feelings were before you joined the challenge and before you got started on Take Shape Life program?
Yeah, so I have always been a very active person, and I really wasn't watching what I was eating, and I kind of gained weight, and I just didn't realize it. And so going back and doing my scores and looking at things, I mean, I thought I was healthy, but when you take in all of the things that are on this evaluation, and I looked at my scores, and I could not believe how low they actually were, because I thought I was I was active, so I figured, oh, being active, I can kind of make healthier choices and I'll get along. I mean, you can see in my before photo, I was actually 100 and I believe it's 161, 162 pounds, and I could not believe where I was.
Yeah. So, great. Thank you for sharing that. And then just, share a little bit about your, what the Healthy Games and being part of the Take Shape for Life program, how that's impacted your physical life. You look amazing, Jennifer.
Thank you. So it's been amazing. I was a little skeptical at first because I knew I needed to make a change. I'm getting married and it's now less than 3 months away. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to jump all in. Erin, my health coach, introduced me to the games and to Take Shape for Life. And I actually started both. My first challenge was in January, and it's just been motivating being on program and getting to log in and have all of this support, because we're all like-minded. So it's great having all of this support. If I have a question, I can ask on the thing, or I can put on the wall what happened to me today, and it's nice having all the support. I look forward to going in and seeing people comment on other people's things and reading all the positive support we have. It's just been great.
Awesome. Thank you. So, and then how do you think that taking a look at your scores, you really moved up quite a bit for what you scored yourself at, and where's your healthy mind? Where's your mental health it starts with your physical health, and then has your mind caught up to you yet?
Yeah, I think it's definitely moving more towards the higher end. For me, it's been just adjusting, getting everything and letting things go. And I'm surprised how much the physical part has played into all of the other parts of this, because it's really, for me mentally, I'm learning to let things go. I'm learning to not stress about things. And so definitely making other decisions is helping everything else in my life.
That's great. That's really great, Danielle. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
It's okay.
And then you also have just recently decided to pay it forward, and so you also have joined on as a health coach, because so many people are asking you what's going on, and you just can't keep quiet about it.
No, I can't.
And it would be fair to everyone if you did. So that's really great that you're able to pay it forward.
Yeah, I love it. I love just being able to help. Right now I'm just helping one person, and the fact that I'm just helping one person make a better change, it's been great. I love hearing her story and asking how she's doing. So it's been great just being able to pay it forward.
That's how we're going to get America healthy, one person at a time, you guys. So after taking your final evaluation, tell me a little bit about how that makes you feel and your experience, seeing the numbers move up so far.
So, it's just been great. I love how I feel. I love being, looking back at my scores. It's so weird because it took me forever to actually find a before photo, and I saw this picture and I was like, oh my God, that's the exact thing. So now going and reevaluating myself and just looking at where I am, I love it. I love the way I feel. I feel healthier. I feel more motivated. I have more energy. And it's just been great listening to everyone's compliments about how well I'm looking. Oh my God, you look amazing. So it's just been great. And that just boosts my mind. I feel better. I'm just happy almost all the time about it.
That's so awesome. And it totally reflects that you are very happy. So thank you so much, Jennifer. So you guys, it's already almost 7:30. I'm going to unmute everybody and see if you have any questions, and tell me what you thought. And then the next question is, you guys, what would need to happen to move your scores up? Now that you kind of have an evaluation and you saw a couple transformations, what would need to happen for you to move your score up, and what would that really mean to you? Take for Life and the health games is all about working in all aspects of our life, and we really try to come together as a community of support and of meaning and purpose. And so this isn't just some fad diet or the next thing that you're going to try. It really is trying to create a really great community so people can come in here and get connected and start growing together and supporting each other. So, does anybody have any questions? Or thoughts or want to share?
Well, I don't have any questions, but I am just really loving this tool, not just to assist clients, but to really just keep in perspective as to where I am myself. I mean, we're always on a constant journey of bettering our health in all three areas, and there's going to be seasons where it's really great in one area, and then the next season it might not be so great in that same area. But when you can, always have something to measure your current reality and know either way you can tip the scale, seek support and reach out for help and make those small changes, that you have a good path to move ahead again. So I'm just really grateful that Take Shape for Life develops such tools that we get to use, and we're taking away the focus on just constant weight loss mode, but being able to fulfill all areas of our health. So absolutely. I love it.
And by the way, happy birthday, Candy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I think it's awesome that it's your birthday and you're on the Zoom call with us.
Yeah, I know.
Agreed.
Well, I'll be driving my daughter to practice here in a couple minutes. I wouldn't want to miss it, but
you're a good mom.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Danielle and Jennifer, for sharing. It was really great to hear, and I know sometimes it's kind of scary to share, but you know what? You never know whose life you're going to touch when you speak your own. So thank you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of sharing. That's for sure.
I am.
No, I was going to say too is I think that this was really great. I hadn't taken this thing since February, and I just called it a thing. So anyways, and it's really great to do this every so often to see how you've grown, so that way you keep moving forward, and it's so motivating to see where you've come from.
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
it's just like the before and afters. You
Yeah.
gotta have your before and afters. It's nice to have something in paper too, to look back and say, oh my God, where was I? And now look where I'm at. I can still make improvements to kind of get towards that optimum score.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started, I refused to have any